Good afternoon, back again. Been missing for a little while, but time to get down to these Fox Sports 1 Fight Night 26, whatever you want to call them. These are the results. Head to a main card. I'm not gonna do the entire card. That's a little bit too much. So to start off the night, we had Browne, Pyle. I thought it was an interesting fight on paper, but moving in, like how the actual fight played out, it's pretty much how I thought. Browne gets the first round KO on Pyle, and yeah, and looked good while he was doing it. I mean, it only took about 30 seconds to finish him, and he caught him with a knee and swarmed. Browne is a true 170 pounder. He's one of the top guys right now. I want to say he could be creeping up on the top 5 in the UFC at least. He could be creeping up in there. So one more victory, I think that we'll be talking about Browne in the title picture, actually vying for a title shot, and that's crazy. But anyways, next fight, Faber Alcantara. A lot of people I thought that Iuri could pull out a victory here, but Faber showed resilience, man. And that first was not going his way, like the first 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden you just feel the tide change. Now that's interesting because Faber usually we used to seeing him lose the big ones. Like this was another big one, even though he tried to make it seem like it was under the radar. He needed this fight. He needed to win this fight. Of course, all fights you need to win, but he needed to win this one really badly. And he came out with the victory. Just looking at how he adjusted to being on bottom and just not being a faster fighter. He didn't look like he was evenly matched with Alcantara. Was just was had a move for him at every turn. Hats off to Alcantara. He'll be back. Faber that much closer to a title shot. I think that I think he's in the title conversation right now. He could, depending on how long it takes Dom to come back, he could get an interim title shot. I could see it, maybe. If not, 2014 we'll see a Dom, and then maybe Uriah fight, whoever wins that. Anyways, moving on. Browne. I had Reem terrible. So far on the main card, I won both fights. And Browne almost ended how I needed it to. Reem was swarming on Browne. I thought he was dead in the water, and he just fights back and puts Reem down on his butt with a front kick. It was wicked. Just don't know what to say about Overeem. I said that he was a mystery coming into this fight. He's not a mystery anymore. We know exactly who he is now. I feel like if you've been watching Overeem and then you see this fight, you're just like, okay. I don't think we'll ever see Overeem in a UFC title fight. I don't think so. I don't see it. I was willing to bet on him at this point because I thought that he could climb the ladder, but I don't think so. I don't see it. Travis Browne is moving steadily up the ladder, and it's seeming like he's gonna get a title shot. He probably, I think he will. Depends on what type of matchups he gets. If he gets somebody like Stipe next, that's another one I'm on the fence about, but I think it's winnable. And if he wins that, he's staring the title shot down. I think if he wins that, he can do what he wants because the heavyweight title picture is so small. It's short. It's only a few guys that are undoubtedly in the top 3 or 5 and then the rest of it is just like, okay, whoever you want to put wherever, because right now we don't have enough um we don't have enough skilled heavyweights out there that you can just at the drop of a hat put in the top 5, and then it's not consistent order to it, I feel like. So heavyweight's wide open. Browne moves up. Next fight, Sonnen, which I thought would play out a little bit different, but Chael Sonnen first round sub. And I remember in my video for the prediction, I said we would not see a submission from Sonnen, and I felt that Hua had more ways to finish the fight or to win the fight. And Sonnen comes out and pulls off that. I don't know what to say. He's moving up. Don't know what division though, because after the fight, he gets 2 offers to fight 205 pounders at the moment. Lyoto and Phil Davis will both like to fight Sonnen. So we'll see. He also stated that he would like to fight Vanderlei, but for Hua, I don't know what to say. In the last 6 fights, Chael Sonnen is 3-3, and all 3 of those losses come against champions. And Hua is just on the slide, and I don't know what you can say about him. So 3-3 in the last 6. 3 of those were title shots, and he was pretty much dominated in the last 2. In the first loss in that title shot could have gone his way. Anyways, I don't want to see Sonnen in an upper echelon fight in his next fight. I'd rather see him fight Vanderlei. I don't want to see him fight Phil Davis. Let him fight Vanderlei, I feel like, and let him work his way up at middleweight, because I don't think 205 is his home. I like him at middleweight the most. But anyways, share, comment, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter at #MMA. I should have something coming on WordPress. For those that were tuning in to see part 3 of my prediction vid, never came out. Don't search for it if you've been looking for it, or ask me on Twitter. But anyways, until next time, I think I might do like a quick news rundown vid episode, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so peace out till then.